I'm a cowboy, a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm a cowboy, a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Under my radar flew a brand new patch. Somehow I completely missed the Arizona release. Today is the 8th of June. It came out on the 6th. To my credit, I'm going through some major problems with my family. I've talked about it a little bit on the channel. I think my audience is hopefully mature enough to handle this. My wife and I are getting a divorce. There I said it. I'm not real excited about it, but it is what it is. It's not a big surprise to me. I know it's a surprise to everybody else. So this is what's been going on. If things get a little slow on my channel, it's because I'm dealing with all of that baloney. It's not something that I wanted in my life, but it's something that my wife has always had an issue with our marriage ever since day one. She has been nothing but unhappy for 20 years. And it's caused all kinds of problems, and it just never worked out. And without going into details, I just finally have decided that it's better for both of us and better for our kids for the situation to end. There's a lot more to it than that, and obviously, without getting into throwing dirt at each other, it will end amicably. We've both talked this out, and it's something that we've decided to do. I apologize to have to tell you guys this, but it is what it is. I can't. I've tried everything that I can to stop it from happening, and my wife just will not change her mind. So I've said, okay, well, then here we go. I'm not going to stop you, and it's just like the old saying goes: if you truly love something, set it free. If it comes back, well, then it loved you. If it doesn't, then it never did. And I have a feeling I will not be seeing her again. So anyway, I've done the best that I can. You guys know my personality. You know who I am. You've watched literally thousands of hours of me on video doing these video games. I am the person that you see here, and that's the person that she was married to, and I just wasn't good enough. So moving along, I did miss the Arizona DLC because we've been meeting with lawyers and going over all of that stuff, and it's been a bit of a stressful time for me. It's another reason why my videos have probably slowed down, though I'm still trying to get one video out per day. So I don't think that it's going to affect me too much there, but there will be times over the next couple months that I have to adjust as a person. I'm going to be having to do a lot more work on the financial end of things, as far as keeping books, keeping records, doing housework, because I no longer have a wife to help me with that going on. So she will continue to be in our children's lives, so don't be afraid for our kids. My kids are aware of the situation. We've kind of gone over it with everybody. My wife is going to be living just down the road, so she will be able to see the kids whenever she wants. It is, like I said, it's an amicable as a divorce can be. That is where we are at. We're working together to make sure that the kids have a good life, and that they have both a good mom and a good dad. So unfortunately, it just is something that happened. So I love you guys. I thank you for your prayers and support. I will definitely continue to need them as time goes on. It's an emotional thing for me. I've been up, I've been down. Sometimes I think that's why I've gotten sick lately, is just because emotionally I've been in my bedroom crying. So that's the way it goes. I can laugh about it now, but I've been on both ends of it. So anyway, Arizona's here. Let's go enjoy it. Off we go. All right, ladies and germs, we're outside. We're going to run over to the, I think it's time for a new paint job. Everybody's mad that this paint job's not complete. I keep hearing people talk about how they hate the fact that the bumper doesn't get painted. So I'm caving into pressure. I'm back in my home state of San Francisco, but you can see here now that Arizona has been added to the mix. So we now have a whole new set of cities. Unfortunately, I am the furthest away. Oh, look, it needs more creamer. I'm having coffee and oh God. That was bitter. I need a good laugh. Oh, that was horrible, Ryan. It probably needs about double right there. Don't be careful, though. Don't you go too much the other way, Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we have to go to the right. That was terrible. It's alright, Rue. So I wonder what else they included in this then. It's probably just the thing, but maybe we got some new paint jobs or something. What stinks is it's going to take us probably a full episode to get to Arizona, so I'm not even going to mention it in the title of this episode unless we get there. The nice thing is now all of our training should have paid off, so now we can start getting long distance jobs through the southern part of California and all the way into like through Nevada and then into Arizona. So we should start being able to take advantage of that long distance perk that I have earned over the last several months. Once again, it's too bad they started us. I think I was in, I don't remember where I was. Oh, we were in Sacramento, so we were close to here. Oh, okay, so hang on, Ryan's having me try my coffee. Perfect. And since I'm driving with my fingers, I can't taste test and gas pedal at the same time, since my index finger is my gas pedal. So anyway, I apologize for dropping that bomb on you today, guys, but I figured it's pretty official at this point, and it just needs to be put out there that that's what's going on, because it's going to get around. And you know, I mean, it's like I said, it's an unfortunate circumstance, but I did what I could do, and everybody around me that knows me and knows the situation knows that I did everything I could. And sometimes there are people that just aren't going to be happy, and it doesn't matter what you do, they're just going to be dissatisfied. And it's not necessarily a reflection on me as a person, it's just a reflection on that person that they're just not satisfied with anything. And I'm not the only one that this has happened to in that person's life, and there are other people who have gone and been treated the same way that I am being treated now. And this is not a new behavior, and it's something that's been going on for years. So anyway, I'm done defending myself. I wasn't a great husband. I'm not. I'm a human being, just like everybody else. I make mistakes. I was not always the most, I don't know, I guess I tried to be pretty loving, though. I don't know. I mean, you guys know me. You know how I am with my kids. I'm very rarely crabby. I'm pretty much always pretty even-keeled. I think this is the dealership where I had the Peterbilt 379, and I couldn't get it to shift. You guys remember that when I had the air brakes lock up? I'm pretty sure this is the place. I kind of remember this setup and getting in the wrong parking lot. Nah, this is a little different. Alright, so why are we going here first? Well, I want to service the truck, and like I said, I want to get a new paint job on this thing, and we also need to sleep. So we're going to take a little nap here. My guy is pretty spent as far as his sleep goes. So we're going to paint the truck. Well, it's going to cost some money, but I feel like there's hopefully some new paint jobs with Arizona. I don't know if there are, but nope. We've done this on the other truck. Now you'll notice I must have picked a wrong bumper. Maybe that's my problem, because you can see here this is not a color matched bumper. Bumper painted. Oh, folks, that might have been my fault. Wow, I like that paint job, except for it's a little racy on the door there. Hey, not being a single man though. No, look, it still doesn't paint it. So it is. They missed this bumper for some reason. That's what people are complaining about. California. Was this Seattle Seahawks? Is that what this is? I don't know. I'm not a football fanatic. Obviously, we've done the Age of Steam. I've actually seen trucks on the road with this paint job. We're going to have to change our wheels, too. I don't know. I just don't see anything that really excites me. There's some cool paint jobs, but I like that one. I mean, I kind of like that. This one we've done before. We've done that. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could go with the specialized DLC. We've done these before, but I haven't done it on this truck. Man, is that ugly. Imhotep. It looks like Egypt. Imhotep. So we want to go. I think for this, first I need to pick the wheel cover color because this is going to be. Here we are screwing around with the wheels again. Now I want to get the wheel color. Seagull paint. What can we do that will match? That kind of matches the brown. I almost would want to match the maroon more. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so we'll do that. And we're going to say keep as preset. And then, I know we overwrite the other ones, but that's okay. And we're going to go to here. And we're going to pick our front rim. And we're going to change this color to that brownish gold. Maybe go to yellows. It's a little too green. What I'm trying to do is match that second color. Or keep as preset. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to paint the nuts. My kids always laugh when I say that. Unfortunately, my kids are outside playing right now. And that's okay because it's summer, 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 summer. That gold, that might look good. Like that whitish gold. That might look good. Keep as preset. Cool. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. I know we're not done. But that looks, yeah, that works. That works. What do you guys think? That's pretty cool, huh? It matches the rest of the paint scheme. So let's go back to the... And this paint job's actually fairly cheap because it's a special DLC paint job that only I have. I know I get a lot of people that and I'm not trying to make you mad at me. I'm just teasing. I get a lot of people that are like, "Where did you get that paint job? Like, how did you do that?" Like, it's a secret. No, it's just because I bought the game early. Use preset. Why isn't that changing? Oh, I guess I have to do this. There we go. So we're going to go here. Use preset. And we're going to go to the nuts. We're going to say use preset. We're going to go to the wheel. And we're going to say use preset. There we go. Let's back out and take a look. Looks great. We have the truck of Tutankhamun. That's pretty cool. I like the other one better. I like the blue one better, but this works. So, all right, let's go ahead and leave. We're going to confirm the order. $25,000. Not too bad for a brand new paint job. New looking truck. New day. Time to make some changes in life. Plus, I like this. You know, it kind of matches the interior of this truck better, too. That exterior paint job. Now we got to sleep. Sleep. I've been watching too much Mystery Science Theater. So we're probably gonna sleep through. I might double sleep and try to just fast forward time. We'll see. Nah, we can't. We just need to get headed towards Arizona. So once again, I apologize for missing this, guys. It really wasn't my fault this time. Usually I'm on the ball with this kind of stuff, but life just has been very rough, and it's taken up a lot of my time and a lot of my energy. And so if you're wondering what's going on and why, then the other thing that's changed too is I did switch over to Sony Vegas. It's good in many ways. It's much easier to edit with. I'm gonna go to sleep here, but it's a lot harder to export with. It took me a long time to get the settings set up, and it also I wasn't happy with the exports that I was getting, so it took me a long time to figure out how to fix that. But then the other issue is that it doesn't allow me to batch render. So I have to open up each project and then render it separately. Whereas with Adobe, and I've talked about this before on the farm sim, but I'm going to kind of go through it with you guys too because we have some driving time here. Shoot, how do I get out of here? This is the problem I had last time. We'll get into it when we get on the road. But anyway, just suffice it to say I'm switching software. and that I'm switching codecs and I'm switching all kinds of stuff, and so it slowed down my video production a little bit because I've had to figure out some iron out some of these changes that I'm going through as far as the video editing goes. So let's see here what we have for jobs on our market, and we should have jobs going to Arizona. Oh, look at this, Kayateca. But what's nearby? Holbrook. That's about as far into Arizona as we can get. Nope, I want to go back to the city. Don't do that. All right. We could also go to Tucson. But when we get there, we're gonna drive all over the place. So I'm gonna get to Arizona, and should be pretty quick. We should be able to do it in this episode. This is what else we got? Kingman. This is the best paying for sure. So we need to pick this up. We got 5 hours to get the load. Unfortunately, that means it's going to be a tight schedule for us. We're going to have to just pound it out. Some of these jobs, when you pick them up, you got like 17 hours, and that gets added to your job time. So on this one, it's going to be a little bit of a tighter schedule, but let's get over there and get to work. All right, so rendering. We'll start that conversation. Before today, I was using Adobe Premiere. Now, Adobe Premiere is a great product. I hate it to pieces. It's the worst interface I've ever used for video editing, except for maybe, what was the Cinebench or Cine? I don't remember. It was like a Pinnacle Studios product is horrible. Adobe is only slightly better than the Pinnacle Studios product. Now, it's a great professional product. It does things really well as far as professionalism goes, but it's not an easy-to-use interface. It's clunky. It takes a long time to get edits done. It's a mess when it comes to ergonomics. Sony Vegas is just so much easier to use, and it's right in your face. Everything's right there. You just grab what you need. Now, but if you're a heavy editor, you want those additional features that Adobe gives you. One of the things that Adobe never supported is variable bitrate recording. Now, you say to yourself, well, why is that a big deal? Well, that's okay, Mater. You're fine. So, for example, when I record 1 minute of video using my Adobe settings, it takes 200 megabytes. If I haven't gone through this with you before, I'm going to try to give you an idea. If I record using the AMD app with the variable bitrate video, it's 20 megabytes. It's literally 10 times larger file size for me to use Adobe, because Adobe does not support variable bitrate. Now, Sony Vegas does support variable bitrate, so that allows me to get much smaller files while I'm recording, which saves me hard drive space, but I can also turn the quality up, so even though the files are smaller, they're higher quality imagery. It's interesting how it works, but that's just because you're using your video card to render the files. That's a pretty cool looking truck. So, we're going to go to Arizona. Here we go, folks. Our first trip. Hopefully we'll arrive there during the day. I can't promise. But anyway, that is a big issue. So I've been recording at lower quality, but bigger file size, because that's what I've had to do. The other thing that using the AMD app allows me to do with Sony Vegas and being able to record using that system is that I actually get... There we go. And this is the realistic trailering that they were talking about. So it raises the legs and stuff. Did you see that? It took longer to couple. You don't just get a free coupling. You have to actually... It hooks up the cables and it raises the legs. It's pretty cool. It actually lets me have better video quality, especially for World of Tanks. I noticed a huge frame rate difference in World of Tanks. Like World of Tanks went from 30 to 50 frames a second up to 180 frames a second. So... using the AMD app makes my gameplay way faster than it was when I was recording. So now here in this game, I'm not really noticing much of a difference, and that's because this game doesn't really use the video card right. It's a small game by a small company. And so The benefits are not there aside from the video looking better, but in World of Tanks it made a big difference. So the downsides, well, sounds like there's none yet except for this. It used to be with Adobe, when I would go into Adobe and make a video, I could make like 7 or 8 videos and throw them into what's called the batch processor. So I'd open up a World of Tanks video, I'd edit it, and I'd save it, and then I'd export it to the batch processor, and it would sit in the processor. It's like a program, basically. And then I would open up a truck simulator video, and I would throw it in the batch processor. And then I would open up Euro Truck Simulator and throw that in the batch processor. And I'd make like 7 episodes of Farming Sim, throw them all in the batch processor. Okay, now my batch processor is all set up and ready to go. I'm getting ready to go to bed when I'm done playing for the night. I press play on the batch processor and it begins to render my videos. I go up to bed and the computer runs all night rendering videos. And it renders all of my videos. When I wake up in the morning, I have 15 new videos that I have. And I do that about once a week. And then I upload them to YouTube. Well, now with Sony, I can no longer batch process. So every time I make a video, I have to render it. And that sucks. The only thing that I can do is to edit the videos and then open them all up at once and render them. But instead of the computer... trying to look for a way to explain this. Instead of the computer using the batch renderer to render them, it's just trying to render all the videos at once, which is going to send my processor into a heart attack. Now, I've got plenty of cooling in my system. I'm not worried about the computer overheating. It'll be just fine. But over years, that will eventually wear my processor out. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, what? I can turn right on red. Oh, it's because I didn't stop first. I kind of rolled the light. Oh, well, I guess I deserve that. I got plenty of money. It's not the end of the world. But anyway, so that is what Vegas gets me and also loses me. Now, this video is not seeing much of a benefit. I'm running about 44 frames a second, and that is where I was at before. So you should see it at 60 frames a second because I upconvert. It'll be a little bit smoother than what I'm seeing, but not much. So anyway, it's been this last 3 or 4 days I've been working on that. I've had a lot of work, and I've also been dealing with the whole divorce issue, so life has been rough, and somehow I missed Arizona, but I did play. I played Euro Truck Simulator with the coupling update the other night, and I did not see an American Truck Simulator update, and that must have been... that was last night. That was last night, because I recorded... You'll see that episode probably before you see this one. And I recorded last night, and there was no American Truck Simulator update for me. So I don't know why the Euro Truck Simulator got it, or I know Tank Cop was saying he got it 2 days ago. So too bad for me. I wonder what the speed limit will be in Arizona. The good news is we're probably going to hit Arizona in the middle of the night because the sun's coming up. But San Francisco always has cars, it seems like, so got that car dealership in I left my heart in San Francisco. So once we get there, we will do an exploration of the Arizona DLC. Once again, I'm not super hot to get there as far as like my being sad that I missed it for my channel. I try to, whenever a purchase DLC comes out, I try to get it the day of, but since this one was a freebie, it's not like it's the end of the world. But it still bugs me. I'd like to be right on top of stuff if I can. Oh well. How can I be at 1% damage again? Did I forget to fix my truck? I guess I did. Oh well. We should probably pick up some gas too if we pass the station. I feel bad. Mark's car is broken again, man. After all this, he had his alternator replaced twice, and he's got an issue where the lights keep burning out, like they're melting the wiring. And there's a short. There's got to be a short somewhere that's in the system, but he's to the point where he's thinking about selling the car, and it sucks because it's a really nice car. I mean, I told you guys it's a 1988 Buick Riata. It's a historical vehicle, and it looks kind of like a Ferrari. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking car. I told him not to buy it. I said, Mark, it's a really cool car. He's like, don't you think it's cool, Dad? I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, son, you need an everyday driver. You don't need a classic, muscle car. You need a car that's going to be reliable every day. And he's like, oh no, and unfortunately my brother-in-law was encouraging him, and like, oh no, this is a great car. He needs to get this car. It's great. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. And sure enough, it's biting him in the butt. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. I thought this guy was going to pull up in front of me. Now, the gas is cheaper than the sign says. $2.82. Oh, no, $2.81.9. So I guess $2.82 is just about as close as it gets for Rizzle. I can't see. I suppose in real life this would be a problem. I guess driving a box truck, oh, no. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to go straighter out. Out straighter. Alright, I'm going to try to sneak out here. Sorry, folks. Don't crash into my car trailer. Alright. So we have a nice long ride ahead of us. Looks like it's going to take us, beep beep, 10 hours to the next rest stop. 20 hours to get there. Whoa. Wow. That's a hike. Yep, like I said, this is now we're going to start making money, because I will be able to make these long runs over and over again, from the top of California down to the bottom of, Arizona, as long as the jobs are available, and we're going to start making some serious jack. Overshot that turn a hair. Mater is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, he fell asleep today in my bed. He was up there. He was sad because my wife went to she's still my wife. We're not divorced yet. She went to her friend's house with Seth, and Mater wanted to go, and he was like, pretty busted up that he couldn't go, and so he was just. I got home from. I went for a walk. I took about a 4-mile walk today, and so I came back, and Mater was laying in my bed all pouty because he didn't get to go. And I said, "You want to just take a little nap, Mater?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Do you want me to get pizza?" And he's like, "Yeah, but they take forever getting the pizza here." I'm like, I know. We ordered pizza. I ordered Dominic's, and they're usually awesome, and the pizza was like cold when we got it. I'm like, what? It was gross. It's not good when it's like super cold. I was kind of disappointed. I need to get off this guy's back door. Okay, he's getting off. That was almost a wreck there. So we're going to take Emotep over to Arizona. Got the truck of raw. Try to get a screenshot here. You guys want to get a screenshot? We're gonna do it. Here we go. All right. Escape. Raw. Whoa, belch coffee. Photo studio. All right. That's pretty slick. Yeah. All right, there you go. Now you know where the screenshot came from. We'll remember this moment together. Most people probably don't even see my screenshots. It's a lot of effort. I'll tell you what. You know what? YouTube, if I could just record and throw these things up there like they are, it would actually probably be a lot less effort than what I have to put into it now. It takes a lot of time to make labels and to make the pictures and to make the intro and the outro and to make sure that always gets into the video, and it's quite time consuming. It takes more time than I think than people realize to make videos because of all the other things. I have to upload them. When I get up there, I have to make sure the title's right. I got to put in keywords. I have to put in a description. Ooh, new police car. Did you see that? That was a different police car than we've seen before. At least me. I haven't seen that cop car before. That was really cool. And I'm not using any mods, so everything that you see here is part of the in-game. That car looks different. And look at this one. No, I'm just kidding. That van's always in the game. But we should see some changes here. I know they said they worked on the interchanges, especially throughout Arizona. They said that these states probably won't see a change, but the Arizona interchanges should be more freeway-like and realistic. So I'm excited to see what the changes actually look like. And pretty soon we will be buying a new truck. As soon as I can get a new garage, we'll switch over to a mod truck. It's probably going to be a little while, though, because we had such a huge loan that we took out that I still owe, $350,000 on that loan. I got to pay it off, and then we'll take another loan out and start over again. And then we'll have like $400,000 to work with along with the upgrades. Or we could go the other route and just keep driving this truck. I guess it's kind of up to you guys. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just pay the loan off and then start earning money. That's the best way to do it. If you want to grow fast, you use credit, but then you're going to have debt, If you want to grow slower and safer, then you don't. As a real life, we've been trying to do it the slow, safe way, but this year I've had to incur some debt. I needed a new drone. That was $800. I needed a laptop. That was $500, $400. But I had to buy a mouse and backpack and all that stuff with it, so it was like $500. And I still need to buy a new camera. My cameras are both like 3 and 4 years old, and that is really old in camera life if you're doing weddings, because you use 10,000, you go through 10,000 shutters every month or so. So the camera only has like a limited shutter life, maybe 250,000 shutters at the most. So my cameras are both probably really close to that number, and I need to get another camera body so I have a backup just in case one of them blows up on me. So I will be doing that this year at some point. I might buy a 7D. I think the 7D has the autofocus for video recording, which is something that I really would like to have. So it's a crop sensor. That's the only downside. So you've got like a benefit, but you also have a loss. But I have 2 cameras that are not crop sensor, so I guess it's not the end of the world if I have to do that. But the crop sensor makes things a little bit tighter, like it's not as wide of a frame. But it would be fine for a backup camera. And since this is my last year for weddings, I don't, the real estate photography is not so hard on cameras because I'm only taking maybe 500 to 1,000 pictures a week. So 12,000 pictures over like a 5-month period. It'd probably take me 10 years to get 200,000 shutters doing real estate photography. It's split across 3 cameras, All right, we're still in California. A lot of route changes here, man. Where are we? City limits, Bakersfield. Okay. And it's still early in the morning, so we've made pretty good time. We're in Bakersfield. That means we're going to be heading across the desert here soon. And oh no, I did get fuel already. I was going to say we should stop for fuel, but I did stop for fuel, so we're good there. Welcome to Bakersfield. Hot and dry. So I guess my dream of someday moving to San Francisco is more of a reality because my wife would never move there. She wants to go to Hawaii, and Hawaii's great, but it's expensive and it's far away and it's hard to see the kids, and I'm like, man, I want to go somewhere where I can be still on the continent. And I don't know if I'd ever live there, but I love San Francisco. I really do. I always talk about it. I mean, you guys know how much I love it. I'm always talking about it. I don't like the traffic, but it'd be a good place to be a real estate photographer too, because I'm sure there's plenty of work there. Oh, my phone is going off. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, yeah, we're going to take a break here, folks. I'll be right back. I'll tell you what, guys. The one thing that I love about my job, I don't like doing the weddings, and I'm glad to be done with them, but some of my clients are so nice. And this couple that I just talked to on the phone, of course, for you it's like 1 second. For me, it was a 20-minute conversation, but I'm just so excited for them, and they're just a super, super sweet couple. It's going to be a really nice wedding on Saturday. And they're just a really cute couple, and I'm glad I get to shoot their wedding. Like, there's some couples that you just click with, and they're great people, and I'm so excited for them. So I get off the phone and I'm all happy. We're all laughing and stuff. I did spy pictures with them. It was really cute. They did for their I guess there's a movie with Brad Pitt and some other chick. It's like a spy movie thing. It's like Mrs. something or other, or Mr. Jones or something like that. I don't know. I'm not up with the not so latest movies. But anyway, they recreated that picture. Like, they had me Photoshop it and redo it. So I took a picture of them both dressed up in like their spy gear, and then like facing each other, like leaning against a wall, and then you Photoshop it so they're facing each other, and then I put like the text in and everything, just like the movie, and it came out really cool. So it was super cute. Oh, now I'm getting texted. Hold on. My goodness. Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn got me some ice water. Awesome. That was the couple that are getting married on Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, Dad,
Yes.
did you schedule me did you talk to Mom about me and Dad going over to your house to you?
To my mom about you guys going over to her house?
Yeah.
When?
Remember on Saturday, she would pick us up.
I'm fine with that. You better make sure it's okay with mom, but I don't think it's a problem.
Dad, you and Mom are going so
Right, we have that wedding on Saturday, correct.
yeah.
All right, so we're hitting the back roads. Probably getting pretty close to the Nevada border here. You can see the mountain range off there in the distance. I believe that is the Sierra Nevadas that break up the California and Nevada border. Yes, Evelyn. I need you to speak up. I cannot hear a word you're saying. All I hear is the truck going. Brrrr.
You call Kaka to ask her if she's
You may call Kaka, and since we don't have anything going on Sunday now, you could stay overnight. This is going to start turning into Euro Truck Simulator 2, where I have to break these episodes into 2 parts. Hate to tell you that, but that might be coming. If we start having to go all the way across the country, it's gonna slow us down here, because we don't want to have like 3.5 hour long episodes. Plus, I run out of things to talk about. I put almost 10,000 miles on this truck. That's embarrassing. I've got 10,000 miles on my virtual truck. Of course, it's not real miles. The miles are much shorter. You're going to pick the one that says home, honey. Let it ring twice and then call it again. That's the secret code. Yeah, pick the one that says... My mom has a code. She has relatives who... I'm sorry. Thought the coffee would help. She has relatives who she doesn't always want to talk to. Not me, of course. But we have a little ring signal that we do. I ring it twice so she knows it's me. My daughters want to spend the night with her on Saturday. My wife and I will not be here. We're going to be at a wedding. Ryan will be here, but he and Seth and Mater will be home, and the girls will be gone. Ryan will probably be very happy about that, actually. Oh, no. Well, here's one intersection they didn't fix. I'm going to start pulling out because otherwise I'll never get across. See, this guy will let me in. Nope. Yeah, he's going to stop in front of me. That'll work. Oh, jeepers criminy. Sometimes you have to cut them off. I know, I hate to do that. I know it's not realistic, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's... Look, seriously, what are you going to do? Okay, I need to look at the map real quick because I'm going to need to sleep. How much time do I have left before I have to rest? I got 13 hours left before I have to... Let's see, where's the next rest stop? It's a long way away. What do you think? We're in Barstow, so I guess we're still some way from the border. Kingman is in Nevada. There's the line. Actually, there's a place to sleep right on the border. So we'll take this all the way to Nevada, and then we're going to rest for the night before we head into to Nevada and then into Arizona. Evelyn, once again, I can't hear what you're saying unless you talk to me directly here. Yes, so come right over here. I can't hear you. Come sit down next to me and talk by the microphone so I can hear what you're saying. Right here. Go ahead.
You're just trying to make you can hear.
No, I want to hear what you're saying.
Dad, Kaka said that Mark's coming over Saturday. So she said, how about next weekend? She said we need to bring John's. So she said we're probably not going to spend the night because we need to bring John. And she said it would probably just be a day.
Okay.
So how about next weekend? She said.
Okay.
Mark has to go next.
Why is he going there? He's helping her do something? Okay. You're not little anymore, Mater? You're a big kid now? You don't need your car seat? Well, you still have to ride in your bumper seat. You still have to ride in your booster seat. You don't ride in a little baby seat anymore, but you ride in a booster seat. He's got to ride in a booster seat. That's not safe for him not to. He's what? Well, we'll have to get it out. These kids. My truck sounds kind of growly tonight. I'm not sure what the deal is, but it's not sounding its normal. It sounds kind of unhealthy. It's like... I still can't believe I missed them. I saw a sign for Flagstaff. Hey! Oh, man, I wonder if they got Sedona and stuff like that. Oh, look. We're getting on the route to Flagstaff. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm glad we have Arizona now. This is really exciting. Now we got a large portion of the American desert. You know, now we just need Utah and Colorado and Utah, Colorado. New Mexico, that's what I'm looking for. We do need New Mexico for sure. Oops, I'm speeding. All right, got income rolling in still, though that $5,000, ouch. So we should be able to make next rest stop in 2 hours. I think we'll be able to make the Nevada border. The Nevada border. And then we'll be able to make a second trip and get to Arizona early in the morning. Look at all those cactus. I don't remember that. Of course, I haven't been through this route in a long time. That's like Joshua Tree National Park, I bet. I don't know. I'm making that stuff up. I don't know. Is this the 15 we're on? What are we on here? That's the only thing I don't like about this game. It's not... Okay, we're on 40. Okay. But, okay, 15 goes north through Vegas. Oh, yeah, and then 15 goes up to, like... It keeps... I think 15 keeps going that way. But we're on Route 40, so... I think 40 goes into Texas. And, yeah, because I think we took 40 a little bit when we went to visit Mark in Texas. And on through to... I think 40 goes all the way to the East Coast, actually. And so does 10. What do you need, mate? You want a sip of my water? Not really. Oh, okay, go ahead. I like ice water. You're right, it's cold. You darn tootin'.
I also like cold, so I drink
You like it cold when you drink it?
I would say cold and I take even like when I take a bath I always make it cold because I want it cold and actually it was very cold, but I like it extra water.
Okay, mate. He likes that water cold, man. Man, I like this truck. I like the new paint job. I like it better than the other one. I didn't like it at first, but now that this truck is growing on me, I still think the windshield on top, or the wind screen, or whatever you call that wind thing, and the windbreak, the aerodynamics, the wedge. What do you call it? I should know this. I know it in the back of my head. I just can't remember what it's called. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to cancel. I pressed the wrong button. That's about how I'm feeling in real life. Yawn. So we'll pull to the Nevada border. I think I am going to have to break this into 2 episodes because this has been a long episode so far. And so anyway, where was I? I don't remember. I was telling you something about something, and I guess it wasn't that important because I've completely forgotten it now. Oh, okay. So the windbreak or whatever. I thought it was funny looking. I still kind of do. It's so big. Like, you know, all trucks have them nowadays, but it looks pretty funny on this one. It's just so huge. But I'm sure it's probably like super duper aerodynamic. And where the heck's the rest of the trucks that they promised? Where's the Peterbilt 379?
Daddy, go out to share that.
Or 389 or whatever. What, mate?
Oh, go out to share that ice water.
I'm going to have to share that? I don't think so.
You do, 'cause I drink all my water.
You drank all your water? Well, that's too dang bad. Too bad for you. Do, 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 do. Too bad for you. Why don't you just go fill up your water in the sink instead of taking my water? Because I have a cold. I don't really have a cold, but do 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 do. $100 divorce. Whoa. Uh-oh. My guy's getting sleepy, Mater. He needs to pull in and go night-night. But I got to get to this next sleeping area. I think it's right up here, hopefully, and then we'll be crossing into Nevada.
Daddy, how come just go driving?
I honestly think they've added new assets into this game. Look at that. I don't remember any of this. You guys remember this? Look, there's a train bridge with a train stopped on it. I don't remember any of this. Look at that.
A train bridge?
Powell's Trail. I must not have ever been through here. Arizona. What? Wait a minute. I'm through Nevada? Oh, because we're on the bottom tip. Oh, sweet. Oh, we made it.
Is it train bridge?
Yeah, so we're just going to keep going, I guess. You know what? We'll just make this one episode. I mean, obviously I have to stop and sleep. Speed limit goes up to 75. Holy cow.
It's a bridge went under. That's a real bridge we have.
That's a real bridge we have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a real bridge. I know I'm getting tired. I'm trying to find a place to rest here, folks.
Just turn onto the road.
I forgot about that. If you go on the 40 side of it, you basically bypass Nevada. You're in Nevada for like 5 minutes. Kingman, Las Vegas. Yeah, so 93 goes north. This is the city we saw. I probably should have stopped there, but we're going to keep flying through now.
Dad, what happens if you're getting tired and you're driving your truck? What do you do?
Speed drop down to 65.
Dad,
Well, in real life, you just pull over and go to sleep. I mean, you know, here there's only specific spots where you can stop, like rest stops. In real life, I think, I mean, there's the same deal. You can't just stop anywhere, but in real life, you could stop in a Walmart parking lot, or you could stop any rest stop. And there's rest stops all along the road in real life. Every couple miles, usually there's a rest stop.
which is over there?
I don't know. I got to find one. I'm getting desperate here. I've got 0 minutes to the next rest stop. So, folks, welcome to Arizona.
Is this
Big Sky Country. What's the matter, Pants?
Is this Arizona?
This is Arizona.
How many people
Wow, is this pretty? How many people could what?
Could you
How many people could I sleep?
How many people in a truck?
How many people can be in a truck? Usually 2.
No, in the back. In the front.
I think there's usually room for 1 or 2 people in the bed in the back. It's not very big. Usually what truckers do if they tag team, one person will sleep while the other person drives. And then they trade off. Unless you're an Australian trucker, and then the truck always breaks down. And then you have to sleep for a little bit and then help the other driver drive while they complain about the truck breaking. And our speed limit went back up to 75.
Daddy, if there were 3 people with person that if a kid had to go with a dad, if the mom was going,
I mean, we're almost to our destination. Did I pass the sleeping spot?
Uncle and the dad had to go, and the mom was gone, and the little kid,
Camp Verde.
and she didn't have any brothers or sister, and the mom was gone. Would she have to go with her dad inside the truck?
I don't know. That was a pretty complex scenario, though, Violet.
That was like train time.
Yeah, I know. This is not good. I've got to find somewhere to rest, and I haven't passed anywhere to go to sleep yet.
I find there's a place you can park.
Well, usually there's roadside stuff, but I'm just not seeing anything.
Daddy, this is a violent game.
This is not a violent game whatsoever. This is a peaceful game.
But what if you get in somebody's truck, but
Somebody here is stinky. Who was wearing shoes with no socks?
Me.
Oh, I think your feet are stinky, Mater. Why don't you go take a little bath? Go on. Oh, God, go take a bath.
No,
But, John, you're stinky.
I don't drive, no, but
We got to go to Flagstaff. I hope they have Sedona.
come on, we only.
Yeah, Goosey will give you a bath, okay, honey? And then you guys can come back and watch.
We don't have to wash it like bodies.
Okay. Man, I can't believe there's no spot to sleep.
Daddy, you just have to scrub your face.
This is like Denmark, man.
Come on, Dad, come on.
John, go with her and take a little bath, and you can come back, okay, honey?
No, Johnny, I want to watch.
You can come back and watch. I'll let you watch. I'll keep playing. We'll do more.
Hey, Dad, come on.
Go on, bub.
No, I want to watch the fire game.
Yep, we'll keep going. All right, go on. Whoa, what? That was a weird intersection. Hold on, folks. That was close. Yeah, John, you're kind of stinky there, buddy. Oh, Keith. Blah. All right, go on. Yeah, your Crocs. Take your Crocs. Why don't you take your Crocs in the bathtub with you so they get clean too? You can play with your Crocs in the tub. All right, get. Go get bathed. So I think we're passing Flagstaff right here. And this does look like Flagstaff. I actually was in Flagstaff a couple years ago, and I remember it being green and then like the pine trees and stuff, like all the trees. What? Yes, go ahead. Take it up. As long as it doesn't have any batteries in it. Good luck getting that in the bathtub. Oh boy. I can't believe I haven't gotten fined yet for this.
There's too many things in there.
Yeah. It's fine. Just go take it up. Go on. Man, I gotta look at a map. We're gonna get to the job finish before I get to the... I mean, we're almost there. Oh, well, I might as well just push through. This will be one of those cocaine speed runs. Did I say that out loud? I don't do cocaine, sorry. I don't do any drugs. Heck, I barely do Diet Coke. And I'm not talking cocaine. Oh, look there. Oh, look, there's the mountain. Look at those mountains. Sweet. Those are Arizona mountains. Okay, look, this is like looking like Sedona. Well, not really, but this looks like Arizona. Actually, it looks like California and Nevada, too. They've done a good job. Oh, thank goodness. Here's a spot to sleep. Oh. Oh, God. Well, that didn't go well. That wasn't really fair, though. They didn't really give me a spot to go to, so that was really bad. Oh, no. Well, I guess I asked for it. Now we know. I slammed on the brakes as soon as I went to sleep, but it wasn't enough. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. That's going to cost me big money. John, be obedient, honey. All right, well, we're going to get some gas. That sucked. Well, there goes all my profit on the trailer. Ugh. That's going to be a loss. Now we have a real episode of Australian Truckers. This accident could cost Turbo his career. He's wrecked up one of the cars. The damage is irreparable. And it's going to come out of his bill. So, I'm going to have to pay for that one. You know it. Oh, that sucks. Here we go again. Yeah. I've been trying. So you can't use your brakes or nothing when you're dozing. It's just, it's over, man. Well, we were able to push a good 2 to 3 hours past our point of no return. Oh, come on. Let me park, please. I'm going to have another accident before I park. There we go. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get in bed. All right, hold on 1 second, folks. Okay, so it's the next morning. Mistakes were made. This sucks. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Low air pressure. Could be from the damage. Trying to build up brake pressure here. So after this, for the next episode, we're going to drive around Arizona. We may do a couple short hop trips so we can see the state and kind of get a feel for all the new scenery and the new look and the new life that we're going to be leading here in Arizona. I'm not sure what that red marker is, aside from it must be on because the brakes are out of pressure. There we go. Wow, that really sucked. I think that's the worst I've damaged the truck. Well, folks, you were here for it. That was the longest we've ever gone, and we dozed our way into oblivion. That's going to cost a fortune. So we need to get the truck fixed. It's probably going to be a couple $1,000s of repairs at least. Oh, get out of my way. I'm in a bad mood now. You want to play chicken? There you go. What does it matter? Pissed off driver coming on the freeway. That's probably made it worse. Yeah, it's stupid. I damaged the trailer more. Okay, I'll behave from this point forward. We're almost there. That really sucks. We're going to get a huge... Because it's a fragile load, too, so there's definitely a multiple penalty for having an accident. Like, you lose a lot of your... I mean, we'll still probably make $20,000, but... Well, I've had accidents before. It's not the only time I've ever had an accident, but that was a particularly bad one. Look at these real interchanges. This is what they were talking about. All these roads strewn everywhere. Actual Nevadan interchanges. getting off here, maybe? Holbrook. Yep. And I think the map ends here. I don't think you can go any further into Arizona, so... Well, we've had an exciting trek. It ended up in disaster, but... We're going to continue from here for our next episode, so we'll get to the delivery spot, deliver our load, and then call it a night, call it an episode, and then I'll continue on sharing Arizona with you for the first actual Arizona DLC. Oh, brother. There we go. I caught it. Can't believe we caught that, actually. Usually that results in a stall. Maybe they fixed that, too. Better clutching options. Come on, bro. Let's do it. Looks like we're delivering over there somewhere, but we have to go all the way around this huge block. Let's see what... got a text message here. Keep getting spammed with the same message. "65-mile-an-hour speed limit on this back road. That's kind of crazy. Got a big hoodoo over here on the left. The only thing I haven't seen in this game yet are giant mountains. Seems like all the mountains are pretty short. Like, they have a cap of like 5,000 feet or less. But boy, does that look like Arizona. Look at that. Oh, yeah. With the red rocks and the white rocks outcropped. That looks great. That really looks like Arizona. Busy looking at the scenery. Looks like a little bit like parts of Denver, too. Or Colorado, anyway. John, are you seriously not in the bath yet? Get your butt in the bath. John, you're tinky like a bucket. It stinks. He's outside running around in his Crocs with no socks. Crocs with no socks. Did you bathe already? Or are you just getting your stuff ready for after your bath? Yep, okay, you can put them right there, and then you go take your bath, and when you're done, you can come back down here and watch me play trucks, okay? Achievement progress, 1 of 15.
I did take my bath.
There's no way you took a bath already.
I did.
Your hair's not even wet.
No. It's just a foot bath.
Just a foot bath?
Yes.
But you need a whole body bath.
Bye told me to do that's not a foot. It's not a foot bath.
Just a foot bath?
Bye told me not to do a foot bath.
Kansas City Central.
Bye told me not to take that bath. Bye told me not to take that bath.
Do you smell better now?
My foot too.
Okay, why don't you go take a full bath, please?
But I can't.
I've done this before. I think you guys remember me hitting this trailer?
Daddy, I can't.
I do.
I can't.
Look at the moon, John. Up in the sky. Other window. I think we did good. Look at that. We're right on target.
Daddy,
Yes, honey.
I don't want to take a
Okay, well, as long as you're not stinky. Lowering trailer legs. Damaged trailer. Satisfactory. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. 3,000. I still made $23,000 minus my probably huge repair bill, though. That's going to be okay. So we need to look at a map. I really need to get my truck fixed. I mean, so we can go north to Cayente. Ooh, we got Grand Canyon Village. Oh, how cool is that? Flagstaff, Kingman, Camp Verde. We have Phoenix, which is huge. Tucson. Unfortunately, we do not have Sedona. Sedona would be between... Sedona lies in this region of Flagstaff. So, maybe even further north. It's not as far north as Flagstaff, though. I think it's down south of 40. Camp Verde, I've been through before. I've been through all these roads. Maybe this side road here, 89 or whatever, would take us through the Sedona area. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we need to look for... get rid of that. Reset navigation. There we go. We're going to take a look at the freight market and see what's nearby. We are in Holbrook, I bet you it's pronounced. And I want to stay in Nevada, or I'm sorry, in Arizona. So let's see what's local. We have a reservoir tank going to Camp Verde. We're not going to make a lot of money during this time period, but we want to see. Oh, we could do that. It looks like there's a serious road there too with the bends and stuff. I choked my water. So let's set this as a GPS test. Hey, Sean. All right. Let's see what kind of problems we have with the truck too, because we got some pretty serious road damage. Dang it. But we just slept, so we have enough time to probably at least get halfway there. I swallowed my water wrong. Oh, I didn't end the episode, though, so that was very ungraceful. So we're going to end the episode right now, and we're going to start a new episode. You know what we're doing next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of my channel. I love you guys. Seriously. Sorry about the bad news, but it is what it is. I will see you guys tomorrow night or whenever the next episode gets aired. But thank you for being part of my channel. And we will continue our exploration of Arizona here. We're going to have some fun. Have a great night, and be sure to subscribe.